second one is, hey, it's a bad experience. It's not going to work for us. It's just not going to work out. Maybe you had an experience that didn't work out right. And we just would always say, listen, make sure that you're putting a square peg in a square hole. Make sure it's the right fit for you. And we can talk to you. No strings attached. And we'll tell you up front if we don't think we're a good solution for you. If it's the right problem for you, though, we'll be able to tell you that. And we try to be very upfront with that, because honestly, it's not good for us if we're not able to solve your problem. It just invites more challenges for us as well. So staffing is the same. There's 3 options right now. It's temp, there's headhunter, there's travel staffing, and of course, then you have your own internal hiring as well. And the other thing, and we haven't mentioned it yet, but this idea that most people we talk to, they want to hire somebody that solved their problem permanently. The idea of I want to solve this problem once and move on. The fact of the matter is that this is going to be an ongoing challenge that you have. Permanent hires that come and work at your plant or your facility and stay there for 30, 40 years, that's really just an exception anymore. That's just not the way things work. So the idea that you're going to have to embrace some other model to help augment your hiring is just a reality. So
yeah, it is. I mean, there's a reason why staffing agencies overall, if you look at the overall scope of the staffing industry, which includes all these models that we're talking about, just continues to grow, at a significant level. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry at this point, and so that is an indication that finding talent, finding even just laborers is just hard right now. And so you are, we're kind of unpacking these bad experiences with the idea that the myth of one of the things that when we started, skill work, 4 years ago or so, one of the hardest things was this idea that, well, I had a bad experience, I used this agency to try to help me find, maintenance technicians, and it didn't work. And we would agree, yes, it didn't work because you applied the wrong thing to it. The temp model, for example, it is designed, as we said a minute ago, for general labor needs. And now, I'm sure there'd be temp agencies that would want to argue with us about that and whatnot, but that is the reality, and it's okay. It's okay. We don't try to be what we're not, and they should be willing to be honest enough with their clients to say, that's not really what we're great at. My experience, I used temp agencies considerably in the manufacturing world, and they were good at finding short or long-term needs that we needed, jobs that had minimal skills, seasonal help. That was really where they shined. And, we made them, we're willing to admit our mistakes. We had a company that asked us if we could use our model. They were so desperate for general labor, they asked us if we could use our model to help them find that. We said, well, okay, we'll try. And for fairness, I said we'll try. And we failed.